Hello, good morning, Assalamu alaikum, Namaskar, my dear all gentlemen who are listening to and looking to my video. Kindly make your strict attention to this video. Actually, I want to highlight the story of irregularities and the discrimination. It's a type of atrocities which are executed by the Arab nationals in the Arab country, especially in Dubai. So, my friends, I want to express the things which I faced during my stay of 33 years in Dubai and how I have been treated, like you can say it's not like a gentle behavior by the Arab communities against me. So here I am not talking about all the Arabs are like that. Maybe there total 2-3% people who are very gentle and they are afraid from the God, and they are very gentle with the migrant workers and very kind to them and giving their rights in the full extent. But 75% of the Arab communities, they are not treating in the good way to the migrant workers, especially from India. So I worked there as an engineer in the building construction industry, and my latest employer was Abdul Aziz Al Majid Contracting Company. It's a real estate and as well as a uh, uh, construction projects. So I have been appointed there as a civil engineer. I mean, they hired me to make and prepare the estimation of the buildings before starting the projects, because they have all their house projects. So they specified and they appointed me in my particular salaries, and my profession was mentioned only one profession in my agreement and against the my nominated salary. But after 2-3 months, these people give me more work which was not in my profession, it was out of my profession, for which they appointed me. And they asked me, you have to do this work also, like a contract engineer, quality engineer, then procurement engineer. So they want to give all the work, and they instructed me to handle all these departments like a supremo of all these sections. So that time I just raised the finger that, sir, my agreement only with you only for one profession, and for which you are giving me this X salary. So if you these professions are concerned to civil construction work, but it is not in my scope, so you have to pay for that. There's extra money for that. So in the meantime, when I convinced them, they are agreed, and they told me no problem. When your contract period will be finished, that time we will give you extra compensation or type of a bonus or some additional salaries. So first you have to perform the work. So in the tune of a gentleness, of their gentleness and trust, I continued the job and I performed all the work whatever they gave to me. They gave me so many difficult works which require a very high professional skill, and some work which are lying pending since so many years to solve, and I solve all the matter. So I created a special software in all the sections, in the contracts, in the estimation, in the procurement, and centralize all the system. And then I made a policy for work, so that all people should have a communication with each department. Before there was a no system, and there is a big misappropriation of the money of the owner by, so this misappropriation has been executed by their engineer, their project engineer, and the quality of the work is very bad. Nobody is bothering about the quality. So all these things I tackled, and I brought the things on the extreme beautiful stage where they are appreciating my work, and they told me, now you have to take care everything, you should work like a project directors for all these jobs. So I agreed, and in this with this intention that they are very gentle people and they must give my right. So slowly what happened, 1 year passed, then 1.5 year passed, because my contract was 2 years. Then I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter to them that my agreement was only for one profession, and you people gave me a work of other profession, like a multi profession, and I accepted, and I did all this without any denial or without any hindrance. So now you people know very well, and you have accepted my work. So I sent this letter by email transmission, and now it is the time that you should update my package either by bonus or compensation, or if you want to continue, you should raise my salary, because this salary what you are giving, it's not sufficient, it is only for one profession. So they answered me, okay, you come for meeting. It means they admitted, and all this work which they gave to me, they instructed me by email message. So I went there in the meeting, and meeting again they repeated the same sentence that now 6 months are pending in your contract, let you wait for that, and we will give you everything in the new contract. So then I returned back, and then again 3 months, 4 months passed. Then 1 month was pending to end my contract, and that time I just gave a reminder that in the previous meeting you people discuss all these things, but I did not get anything. So kindly give me a confirmation in writing, or you can activate my rights at the end of the contract, doesn't matter. But these people did not answer, no response, and I was waiting every day, and my notice period was about to be finished. So then I submit my resignation that you are not responding to my request, and it means you are not interested in my work. So please, I am submitting my resignation. So they accepted, and then I came to know that they are no more interested to give me anything. So then I wrote one more letter. So my visa is ending on this date. So I need my cancellation of visa documents 1 week before, because I have a flat on rent. If I will, my rent is up to this date. If I will exceed one day or even, I have to pay for 6 months rent. And I already purchased the ticket, so that I should fly to my country swiftly. But these people did not answer. They did not give me any response. They did not cancel my visa in time. So later what happened? My visa validity date is also expired. They did not respond. So then I went to the court. I submitted my report there, and court reviewed the matter, and they appointed one legal expert to conduct an independent inquiry, so that whatever my claims standing against the extra work are right or not. So legal expert, he called me and he received all the documents from me officially with all the evidence, all the supporting documents, and then he said, "You should go, we will call you." But after that, the legal expert also did not call me for that. The right procedure of the legal expert is that expert is conducting one joint meeting for both the parties face to face on one table. Then he is asking to clarify each evidence and supporting documents one by both the parties. So then we have to explain. It's a long procedure. This meeting will, sometime they are holding the meeting 2 times if they are not satisfied. So like this way, when they are satisfied with the evidence what I have and they are standing against my right or in the favor of my right, so then they are writing one report. As per that report, they are same submitted to the court, and then court is giving a decision as per the expert report. This is the standard procedure. But this legal expert did not follow this policy. He called me just after 15-20 days. In the meantime, I made a call 2-3 times that when you will call me because the time is going. They told me, "My dear, don't call us. It's not your job. If it is necessary, we will call you. Otherwise, we will write the report." I told him all the documents with evidence have technical concepts, so it requires some explanation. So you cannot understand this way. So that's why I am waiting for your meeting. But this expert did not care for that. Without calling me, he wrote a report that there is no evidence, there is no supporting documents, so all my claims has been rejected. So I don't know on what opinion and on what thoughts he wrote this report. So maybe he has a nexus with the Arab, because my employer was also Arab, local national, UAE national, and he is also UAE national. Or maybe he has a typical style to favor the Arab national, because this man understood that I am Indian and I am not a Arab and I am a non-Muslim person. So this type of a practices before also I observed. So most of the Arabs, they are doing like that. So I thought he maybe applied the same policy. So then he sent one copy of the report to me, and then I appear in the court, and then I requested the court, this report has been prepared by the expert without reviewing my documents, my evidence in details. He did not go through the gravity of the documents. So I am not satisfied with this report. So kindly the matter should be reinvestigated and ask the expert to call me face to face meeting by both parties. But court also did the same. They did not listen to me. So they made a judgment in the tune of a legal expert report, and finally my claims were rejected. After that I made an appeal court. I went to appeal court. I made again my submission 1 time, 2 time, but appeal court, without going through my details of the document, they gave the same decision what the lower court has done. So it is a type of a typical style in the judicial system of the UAE, because when they knew the person belongs to what nationality, what is his origin, what is his religion, they are always keeping all these things in the mind, then they are giving a decision. But all the courts, honorable courts, will never do like that. Court has no ear to hear the nationality, religion, or the group of a defendant and the plaintiff. They are always taking a decision which evidence is truthful or which is the fake. But here in the Dubai, it's not like that. The judges also doing the same thing. There is a much type of Arabic nepotism which the migrant workers are facing. and in the other side the court has charged huge amount of the court fees from me after rejecting my claim also. And this all these charges, the fees I paid from my pocket, which is not a logic, because for the migrant workers we are under the category of a labor code, so we should not be charged by any court for the court fees, because labor will not be charged except the civil court for civil cases, but they charge, they are telling no, you have to pay like that. So I was so shocked, so surprised, and the court proceeding took 2 years. 2 years for my case, and 2 years I was a jobless due to corona lockdown. I face a big distress, and my condition become hand to mouth. So I suffered a very critical condition there, and my living expense all I bore by myself, and finally I was unable to bear all this. So then I cancelled my visa on in the month of March this year, and I returned back to India because they did not provide any type of a justice. This is the formal procedure they are adopting. And then here I reported the matter to get assistance from the government of India. So I wrote a letter to the PMO office to just assist me and ask this government of UAE, because UAE, India has a very good relation with the UAE, so that my matter should be reinvestigated and I should get my right by some independent investigation, and all my rights should be verified, and it should go through each document. But now 3 months passed, PMO office also did not answer. So PMO office I sent the postal courier, and then I sent by email also with all the document. I wrote every detail to Mr. Narendra Modi, who is the Prime Minister of our country, because he is the only person who can take this stand that what I feel. But until now, PMO office did not answer. Even they did not send any confirmation that we received your documents. So I shocked. This is a, I don't know why they are not answering. They are busy. For what they are busy? They are not busy for us. So Mr. Modi always telling his Man Ki Baat to the people, but he should hear Jan Ki Baat from the people also. This is my message to Mr. Modi, because he always expressed in the Man Ki Baat his views to the people. Okay, I agreed, but same time he should hear the Jan Ki Baat from the people, because we have selected as a best Prime Minister of our country in our previous history. So that's why the people are considering him as the best Prime Minister of India, who can hear and who can express his voice and listen to the people. But here nobody has listened to me. I wrote to Ministry of Justice of Dubai also. I wrote to International Labour Organization also, but they did not answer. Now I will again take your attention to the Dubai procedure. So their judicial mechanism is like that. They want to know the background of the plaintiff and defendant. If he is Arab, they will go in their favor. Now I have a second case which is very interesting. That case was before this my case which I expressed to you before. In that case, that company, Rania General Construction, they have a office in Sharjah and they appointed me as a estimation manager before 5 6 years. So they also did the same thing and overloaded me with the work, always giving a more work, and I have to work long hour up to 10, 12, sometimes full night, full week like that. So I accepted all this type of a pressure and I executed their work and I made a good benefit and profit for their projects also. So later when I asked for my settlement, they did the same thing. They said no, there is no anything. You want to continue or it is up to you. So then what happened? I proceeded to the court with the same complaint. So court went through my documents and appointed the legal expert. The legal expert here, he wrote the report in my favor as per the standard of my evidences that my rights are legitimate. And he wrote this money this complainant should get. When the report went to the court, and court when came to know that I am Indian, I am non-Muslim, and my employer is a Arab guy, they gave a decision and the judgment in my employer favors, not my favor. They rejected my claim. Even the legal expert has wrote in my favor. So now here the scenario is reverse from the previous case. So if the legal expert write in their favor, I mean in Arab favor, they will follow the legal expert report. If the legal expert write in the favor of a migrant worker, like my case, so they will not accept the legal expert report. They will give their own decision. They will say acceptance of a legal expert report is not mandatory. Court can review the decision. Court can revise the decision. Okay, you can revise the decision. I agreed. But I should get something in either case. I did not get anything. So, my friends, this type of a practice are always executed in the UAE. Judicial mechanism of the UAE is like that. And they are charging a huge money. They open some private typing center like Al-Adib and some other Al-Amar. So if you cannot go to court directly, you have to pay the amount there. If you want to ask any question regarding your case, I mean one question or status of a case, first you have to pay the money, the fees. They will charge 50 or 100 dirham. After that, they will give the answer for your inquiry. So during the proceeding, they are charging each time you go, each time they will charge you money. If you need a judgment copy, they will charge the money. So why they are charging from the labor? Why they are charging from the migrant? This is not fair. UAE government should take care for these things. I agreed, Dubai is an international city. It is a city of a gold. But I will tell you, this city has been built by the migrant workers. They work very hard. Their sweating and their blood is scattered there. And this country has been built. Most of the employers, Arab employers, they are not giving a salary to the migrant workers. They are taking a more work, double work, but salary they are giving by half proportions. 5, 6 months. There are so many companies who are not paying and their cases are in the court. And court is also making the proceeding late, 2 years, 3 years. And then the cases are pending like that. If the labor court case are pending like 1 year, 2, from where the worker will eat, from where he will survive his expense, he has no job. So this procedure is so worse that people are suffering a lot. they made a one condition that if you speak in the court if you want to speak in the court or express yourself in the court, they will say you should talk in Arabic, or they will keep one translator. Now this translator, when he is hearing from the person, if he say this person is from Indian origin, or his cadre is different from the Muslim group, he will not allow him to talk more. At least the translator should listen to the plaintiff also, complainant also. No, he will not give the right answer to the judge. So this way they are playing. If he is an Arab guy, complainant is Arab, they will listen very carefully, they will talk very nicely, and they gave his decision very soon. So like this type of a discrimination is going on there, and our Indian people are suffering. I will tell you, this country has been built by the manpower, from which the 75% are the Indian. Other manpower from other country, they are not so skilled and not so artisan type people and skilled people who can make this country as the people are now feeling and watching on the TV or in the social media that Dubai is a very beautiful city. I agree, it is a beautiful city. But they should have the system, and the laws should also be beautiful. Beauty only will occur when you are a good with the migrant workers, with the labor. Now, they people are thinking the persons who are a non-Muslim, you can take as much as possible work because they are kafir. They are thinking like that. So, we will not be punished. They are thinking if any Muslim will be suffered by us, we will be punished. But if any non-Muslim will be suffered by the Arab people, they are thinking God has no punishment, because kafir will not get the paradise, Muslim will get the paradise. This is their thoughts. But I knew, I read the Quran, I read the Hinduism, I read the Buddhism, I read the Christianism, I knew about Islam, all their teaching very well. It is not like that. It is only these people thoughts are like that. Islam, economic aspects of Islam states that when you are hiring any migrant worker or a labor for your work, before the sweat should fall from his body in the evening, you should pay his wages in his pocket. This is the teaching of the Islam, which are very beautiful, and I trusted on this. There is nothing is mentioned wrong in any religion, but the follower of the religion are conducting in the different way. Here the Arab people, they are not paying the salary 4-5 months, and then where is their Muslimism? Where is their teachings? They are praying 5 times, okay, as per they are respecting their religion, but you should make the conduct also like that, no? Your conduct should be like a true Muslim. Why you are behaving with the other people in the different way? My employers, Abdul Aziz, he admitted by himself that what work you did in our organization, we will not get a person like you after you, that who will do all this work. They tried so many people to get the equivalent of my work, but they did not get it. So they appointed one financial manager. He is a finance manager. His nationality is a Pakistani. They told me, this Arab sponsor, my employer told me, you have to work under him. You have to report to him. I told him, I am engineer, and all the engineering work in the international level are not overseen and monitored by any finance manager, because finance is a different field. It's related to accounts. engineering section is related to engineers, and it is totally technical concept. There is no anything that we should follow the commands of a finance manager to do our work. Okay, we have a one platform where we can make one coordination to just transfer the or share the progress or status of the projects and the activity of the company and the finance status and the future, like this, whatever information they require. But someone who is a engineer and who is totally technically, how he can report to finance manager? So this finance manager doesn't know anything about the engineering and technical. How he has the right to take a report from us? This is what I asked my employer. So this policy you should stop, because this finance manager, he is taking the feedback all from us, all the policies, all the system software for all the department, for estimation, for invoicing, for the contracts, for the quality is made by me, and he is taking this feedback and then he is putting his stamp and submitting to the owner. So he is getting a more benefits. His salary is 3-4 times more than me, and they are giving a more facilities to him. But to me, they are not agreed, because here I will say, because I am not from their group, I am not a Muslim. This is the I am thinking now, because if you are happy and satisfied with the work of somebody, then what is the problem? You cannot give his rights what he is asking. So even then, I have one evidence also that for this discrimination, they gave me an office space in the storeroom, in the downstairs, where they put all the store things like stationery, like drawings, old stock item with the big bunches and bundles. They put my table there, and in one table we are sitting 2 people. This is their strategy, and all their other staffs are living in the main office upstairs in the good setup. I observed, but I did not complain, because I thought my attention is always to the work. Wherever they want to or they allow me to sit, no problem. I'm not bothering. Let they should see my work. So this way they treated me. But I did not complain. I was only agreed with my work, what I have to do. So it also shows that why they did not allow me in the main office, because they don't like, they are thinking these are kafir, they are non-Muslim people. If we touch them like that, so maybe we will get some type of impurities. This is their thought, and this Pakistani guy also has the same policies. When he has to take a work from me, any information, so he will be polite with me, and he is taking a lot of things. And my complaint is only, if you are admitted one profession and salary against the one profession in my legal contract, you have no right to take a multi-profession work. If you are interested to take the multi-profession work, never mind, nobody will do. But I knew the other profession, that's why I did. Maybe very few people who knew all these professions. So if I am doing, so you should pay for that. Otherwise, if I will deny, they have to hire 8 engineers for this multi-profession. 1 contract engineer, 1 quality engineer, 1 site inspector, one this quantity surveyor, and 1 like this. They have to hire 8 engineers to handle their work. What they did from me, from one person against all these 8 professions. So even then, if they will raise my salary, I am still cheaper to them. So this way I save their money. They have their project manager, they made a projected invoices and showed the bill with the more quantities of the material which is actually not exist there. So then they ask me, you check the quantity. When I check the quantity, there is a difference of 2-3 million dirhams lost to them, but I save this loss. So many things I recovered, the which the people are doing black and white, all their engineers and foremen. So later what happened, when they knew that I am just requesting again and again, they put an allegation on me also that I did some misappropriation in the funds, in the money from the people, from the contractors. They put this allegation without any evidence. And one of his employer's son, he put the allegation of me on me, money stealing, that I stole the money from one envelope which he put in my room. So this is their intention, to harass the person so that I should go, I should not demand. This practice is always there. They are just putting this type of allegation on the minorities. So my message to the people of the India and to the UAE, this my allegations are not against all the Arabs. Some Arabs are very good. My first sponsor in the UAE, Mr. Hassan Suleiman Abdullah, is a very good person. He sponsored me for 14 years and he did not charge any single money from me for the visa even. He is very good person and he treated me like a family member. I will not say all the people like, but the percentage of this type of irregularities executed by the Arabs are more. I mean 60 to 70%. Most of the Arab people, they have intentionally they are doing like this. So they are hiring, for their first intention, hire the non-Muslim people. So Indians, because they know the Indians are gentle, they will not protest. So once you shout or expel from the company, they will go, they will not protest anything. So due to their gentleness, they are taking the advantage. Because they are not hiring the Pakistani people and other people, because Pakistani people, they don't want to listen. If they will not give their rights, they will protest. And they are afraid from them. Even the Pakistani people, they are going to do the manhandling. Because most of the labor coming from them, they will do the manhandling. Because when you will eat the right of somebody, he will become like that. But Indian are still gentle. Even the Arabs they will not do like that. That's why they are hiring, because they are already in their mind is that we will take a work from them and we will give something to them, not full to them. So that's why they are doing like that. Now my last request to PMO office and Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, kindly pay attention to my matter. You have received the document. I have a postal receipt also, so which I will share to you also, and I sent by mail also. And my request to all social media and media, newspaper and media TV channel, please highlight my matter and raise it on the international channel, so that the people should know what is going on in the interior of the Dubai, which the outsider people cannot observe. Only those can observe who are living in that country and who face this problem. So my matter should be raised, highlighted by all the authorities who are listening and viewing this video, and get a justice for me. My last request is that my matter should be re-investigated by the independent committee, which will be a group of some Indian retired judge and of the court judge of the UAE, who can go through my documents. Because in Arab country, especially in the UAE, the people don't want to read and write any document in English language. they are always interested there. It is mandatory there that any document, any conversation you should explain in the Arabic. So Arabic translation from English to Arabic costing too much. I mean, the one paper of Arabic translation A4 size is costing more than 1000 Indian rupees. So I have a big bunch of my evidence. All I made a translation in Arabic and I paid a huge amount. So they are not interested to entertain anything in the English language other than Arabic. If you are not interested to take or entertain anything in any other language, then why you are hiring the people from other country? You people should hire your people who knows the Arabic. You are hiring the people from India, from Pakistan, from Bangladesh. Those people only the transmit language is a English or a Urdu or a Hindi. They don't know the Arabic, but they are telling no. If you know the Arabic, you can live here. Even if you go to police station, policeman also behaving like that. One policeman clearly told to me, my dear, if you know Arabic, I will write your report. If you don't know the Arabic, you go. This is their independent answer. Very clearly they are telling to the people. And if Arab people will come, they will listen very carefully and they will report it the matter and they will finalize their decision. So this type of a discrimination, language discrimination, social discrimination, financial discrimination is very much in the Dubai. So I request to the government of UAE and the ruler of this country that they should go through all their internal departments and check thoroughly what type of a discrimination is going on. And what I have all the evidence, because all this work has been given to me through email transmission. I have in writing, but I did not get my right where they said that there is no document. They put this allegation. So kindly, I am waiting and share my video to all your friends. Whatever the possible reach is there, please assist me to get my right. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.